Hello, hello, hello. Good evening or afternoon or morning, depending on when you are catching this video. My name is Jenny Graham. I am the brand stylist at the Brand Boss Academy. I teach entrepreneurs and small to mid-sized companies how to obtain global passive profits, all while not being a slave to their business, even if they have limited followers and funding. When it comes down to business, branding, marketing, and profits, I am your go-to. So tonight we are doing a special edition of our live. We know that everybody's at home or should be and at home chilling. So we are doing a live tonight, and this is going to be called Quarantine and Build. All about how you can come out on top even during the quarantine, because if we're being honest about everything that's going on with the quarantine, it's going to all be about only the strong survive. I was talking with one of my business coaches today, and that was definitely the thing that we figured out, that it's only going to be the strong survive. It's so many things that are going on. It's so many things that are unknown right now. So many things that we don't know. And it's just going to really show who's strong and who's really about their business and really who's not. So again, it's Quarantine and Build. I am going to be giving you the tips, techniques, strategies, and skills that you are going to need in order to come out on top. If you see me looking to my left or looking to my right, I'm on Facebook and Instagram at the same time. But definitely, if you are checking me out, wherever you're checking me out at, definitely share this video and let somebody else in on this greatness. So not only will you be able to use these strategies right now while we're all quarantined and everything, but you'll also be able to use these strategies once the quarantine is over, in ways that you can always be about providing value to your customers and clients. So stay tuned, grab your pen and paper. If you drink, grab your glass of wine or your juice or soda or whatever it may be, and let's go ahead and get started. So Quarantine and Build. So we're in the house. People are in the house. Businesses are shut down. Some people are still working. Some people are not. But everybody's in the house. Everybody's, a lot of people are really stressed out. People are not knowing really what to do. And especially if you have a business, this can be a time that's really, kind of uneasy and uncertain. So you're not really knowing, okay, what do I do next? Should I be selling to my customers and clients? What should I be putting out in the marketplace? How can I come out of this quarantine on top? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight on Quarantine and Build. So if you are checking me on Instagram, go ahead and share this video in somebody's DM so that they can get this good knowledge and information that we are imparting to you all tonight. If you're checking me out here on Facebook, I am inside of 90-Day Group, which is by Six Figure Spot Chick. So I'm not sure if you'll be able to share outside the group, but definitely stay tuned. All right. So first, we're talking about Quarantine and Build, how to make it through the quarantine with your business. So number one thing that you can do, and make sure y'all grab a pen and paper. One thing that you can do is you can start to offer free strategy sessions. These sessions don't have to be super duper long, but you can offer free strategy sessions to your customers or potential customers and clients so that they can know that you have the knowledge about what it is that you're talking about. One of the reasons why I'm saying offering free strategy sessions is a good idea is because a lot of people may not be very trusting right now with their funds. Funds are kind of low. People are being very selective about what they're spending their money on. So if you give them a free strategy session that can tell them how you can help them in their business, and you've got to provide value. Now, let me say this. In the free strategy session, it doesn't have to be all about selling your product. It shouldn't be all about selling your product. But what you can do is you can offer a free strategy session that offers value and that lets them know that you are the expert in whatever field that it is that you may be in. So number one, we're talking about Quarantine and Build. And number one is to look at offering free strategy sessions to your customers, clients, or even potential customers and clients. That's number one, okay? But you also don't want to give away too much for free. So don't forget that if you are a business, if you are in business, you still have to eat. You still have to eat. Your family still has to eat. You still have to pay your bills. Yeah, they may be saying, oh, we're going to give you this particular amount of time. Your bills can be later, this, that, and the other, but you still got to pay those bills. So don't give away too much for free. But you can offer free strategy sessions as part of your quarantine and build, because you're building up your customer base. You're building up your client base. Just because it's a free strategy session does not mean that you don't offer value. You also want to focus your energy on collaborating. So a lot of people have a lot more time right now to be able to do things and collaborate with others. So figure out who's in your industry or complementary to your industry that you can collaborate with. You all can collaborate and do a live video. You can do a webinar. You can do a Zoom call or Zoom video. You can do a live class or a virtual class or whatever, but figure out who you can collaborate with at this time, because now is the time. Everybody has some free time right now. Even if unless you're in the healthcare industry or maybe you work at the grocery store, things that are those essential businesses, but a lot of people have free time, especially a lot of entrepreneurs. So figure out who you can collaborate with and how you all can collaborate, and that way you all can feed off of each other's audience. So number 1 was doing free strategy sessions. Number 2 is you don't want to give away too much for free. Number 3, you want to focus your energy on collaborating. And then another thing that you can do is you may have given some information for free in the past. So if you know me, you know I do Talk Tuesdays. So we do free videos on Tuesday. I also do Working Woman Wednesday. We do Free Game Friday. So we do a lot of different videos and things that we do for free. So you can take that information that you may have given for free in the past and reshare that information again. You've already given it for free. So right now, people are being, as I said, very selective in how they're spending their money. So what about if you take that information, reshare that information, and then again, you're making yourself as the expert and you're building your customer and client base. Okay? None of these things that we've talked about so far have cost any money. They haven't cost you any money. They also haven't cost your customers and clients any money, because as we mentioned, money is a sore subject right now. I'm not saying everybody broke. Now don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. People still have money. I'm just saying that people are being more selective in what they're spending their money on. So you want to make sure that you are providing value on all avenues. Okay? You also you can offer refresher courses. So I know in the 90-day group, a lot of you are in the spa industry. What if you did a refresher course? Maybe you've done a V-Steam course in the past. You've hosted a V-Steam class in the past. Do a refresher course on that. Maybe you've done a teeth whitening video or teeth whitening class in the past. Host a refresher course on that. I'm in the business and branding field. I can host a refresher course on business and branding from someone that may have taken my class in the past. The refresher course is, of course, not going to be at the same amount that you would pay for the regular class. So now you're providing value, but it's still not too expensive. So people are still learning from you, okay? If you're in business, you got some skills, you got some knowledge. So figure out how you can package that and share that with your current and future customers and clients. You also want to let them know that you're going to be here for them when the time is right. So people may not say anything, but they are going to remember what businesses were there for them, how they showed up for them, and who wasn't. That doesn't mean that you got to put yourself all out there and, the city says shut down, but I'm going to still be doing classes. In-person services, or I'm going to still be doing this and doing that. You've got to follow the laws. But what that does mean is that let them know that, hey, I may not be able to service you right now, but here is a gift certificate that you can buy for my product or service. Maybe if your product or service is normally $50, but you can offer a gift certificate right now for maybe $40 and let them know they can pay now and they can book later, so that when it comes down to the time of now, okay, everything's back to normal, we're back to rolling. Now you've got those people that know that you were there for them when things were going crazy, and they're going to be ready to do business with you when the time is right. So you've got to let people know that you'll be there when the time is right. Also, you have to serve your people. I'm going to say that again, and I'm going to say that directly to Instagram. I know I'm talking over here to Facebook, but I'm talking to Instagram too. You've got to serve your people, okay? And what I mean by that is a lot of times people can get so caught up in the new customers and getting new customers and new clients, you're not even serving the people that's already spending money with you. So if you have customers and clients that are already spending money with you, that have already invested in you as a business, that already believe in you, they already know you're the expert in your field and things of that nature, you have to serve those people. Let them know, hey, I appreciate you being a client. I know that the times are kind of hard right now. I'm still here for you. What can I do to help you? Again, you don't have to give your business away, but figure out what can you do for them. People will tell you what they need right now. So figure out what you can do for them and how you can help them and serve your people. Even if they're not a current customer or client, how can you serve them so that they can become a customer or client? And again, as I mentioned earlier, everybody is not broke right now. I know we're in the mindset of thinking everybody's broke, don't nobody have no money, ain't nobody spending money. People are still spending money, and they're at home and they have the time to spend the money. Let people who want to spend money with you spend it. That doesn't mean you got to be all salesy and just 100% sales. But if people are wanting to spend money with your business, don't turn down no money, y'all, because we're in quarantine. Your bill's still rolling. Your kids still got to eat. And if you're anything like me, you have a growing boy, you're constantly in the grocery store and doing your thing. So definitely let the people who want to spend money with you spend it. You also need to be getting online and doing online events, y'all. Online events are going to be a game changer for you right now. If you've never went live before, if you haven't been going live, you haven't been doing live stream, you haven't been doing videos, now is the time that you want to do these things. Now is the time, because so many people are at home. So many people have time to sit and listen to your videos. Now is the time to be getting online. So if you're just joining us, we're talking about quarantine and build, how your business can thrive during this quarantine and how you can come out on top. So that's what we're talking about right now. So do online events. Download the Zoom app. You want to get the restream, live stream, whatever it is y'all have. Even if you just going live on Facebook and Instagram, that's enough. You got to go live and you got to do these online events. Even if you don't do your online events live, you can record a webinar. You can look at Teachable or Teacherific or whatever it may be. Do your webinar, your online live events or whatever it may be. But y'all have to do online events because people can't meet you in person right now. So you got to figure out how you can do something online. You also want to take this time to take a step back and evaluate your business. You want to look at what's working good for you, what's going well, what things can you change? Is your website up to date? Is your process easy? You want to take yourself through the process of doing business with you and see if it's easy to do business with you. It's got to be easy, no matter if we got extra time or not. Everybody like, I got time today. Yeah, that may be true, but nobody wants to waste their time either. So you want to take yourself through the process of doing business with you and see how easy it is to do business with you. If it's hard to do business with you, they're just going to move on to the next business. So we're talking about quarantine and build, how you can come out on top with your business while we're in this quarantine. So that's what we're talking about right now, quarantine and build. Okay, everybody talking about quarantine and chill. No, one of my fellow business owners, Cash Retail Agents, she said, no, we on quarantine and build. I said, you know what? That's what my Free Game Friday video is going to be about, quarantine and build, how we can come out on top of this quarantine. Okay, figure out how you can figure out what you know, package that knowledge into an ebook and sell it. People are reading ebooks right now. Again, everybody has a whole lot of time. So you want to figure out what knowledge do you have up here that you can take and package it in an ebook, post the ebook, and sell the ebook. If you're in business, you've got knowledge. You've gotten, hopefully, I'm going to say hopefully, if you're in business, you have knowledge on whatever your business is. So figure out how you can package that knowledge that you have and put it in an ebook. I know my coach, Candace, she did an ebook sale the other day, a $4 ebook sale. if you got all of this knowledge in your head, you know how to do your business and you know how to make money with your business, put it in an ebook. So for those that just joined in, let me introduce myself again. My name is Jeannie Graham. I am the brand stylist at the JCHIC Lifestyle brand and the Brand Boss Academy. Today is Free Game Friday, brought to you by Brand Boss Academy, and we are focusing on quarantine and build. All about how your business can still be on top after this quarantine is over, and how you can still be making money while the quarantine is going on. So this video will be available for replay, so y'all definitely will be able to check that out. But we are talking about quarantine and build. That's what we are talking about right now. If you're checking me out on Facebook inside 90-Day Group, say hey and let me know what city you're checking in from. Also, if you're joining me on Facebook or Instagram, that's why I keep looking over. Here's Instagram, here's Facebook. If you're joining me on Facebook or Instagram, feel free to post your business questions in the comments. And while I am live, I will gladly go and answer your business questions that you have. And even once the live video is over, I will go back and answer questions from the videos as well. So quarantine and build, how we can build our businesses during this quarantine and how we can come out on top once it's all over. So if you're joining me, definitely grab your notebook, grab your pen. It's Friday night, grab your glass of wine or your cocktail or your juice or whatever it may be and come on in so we can get this knowledge. You want to also ask your customers and clients, how can you serve them? So a lot of times we give what we think that the customers or clients need, but you want to ask them, how can I serve you? Ask your customers and clients, what can you do for them? They'll tell you. If it's inside of your business realm, then do it. If it's outside of your business realm or something that you don't know how to do, forward them or give them the information to someone who can help them. Ask them what they need right now. Ask them how you can serve them and what you can do for them right now. Okay? Whatever you offer online, whatever you offer, if it's a product, you need to be shipping, or you can do, if you want, you can do local pickup and just do like a curbside type thing. So a lot of the companies now, I went to pick up one of my business credit orders and the company was doing curbside only. So I pulled up, they came outside to see what it was that I needed. They gave me my package. I got my package and I went on. So figure out, if you have products or services, you either need to be shipping or you need to be doing a curbside pickup, because people are still spending money. Please don't let anybody tell you that people are not spending money right now, because they are. So if you have products, figure out whether you're going to do shipping and how you can get those products to people all over the world. People are at home all over. It's not just in your city that people are at home. People are at home all over. So if you have products, you need to be shipping. The post office still open. Amazon's still rolling. UPS and FedEx still rolling. So you need to be shipping these products, or you can do like a curbside pickup thing, or do like a pickup curbside service, or door-to-door pickup, or whatever it may be. Hey, Etosh. So definitely do not feel that you can't be selling your products right now, because people are still buying and the post office is still running. So as long as that is still true, you need to be selling your products and getting your money. Okay? So for those that are just joining in, we are talking about quarantine and build. How you can still be making your money. Ooh, I don't know where that came from. How you can still be making your money inside the house, while you're in the house, and how you can come out on top of this whole quarantine once the coronavirus and everything is all over. Okay. I don't know what, I can't read my own writing. I'm left hand, product based, a constant when it all passes. Oh, product based businesses, you want to serve and be a constant when it all passes. Okay, you want to show people what you can do for them and let them come to you. But you got to be prepared for everything and stay ready, y'all. Every day, as you see, it's another change. This happened, that happened. It go from 50 people to 10 people. It go from this to that. So you have to stay ready and be ready to adapt. Because at one time we were saying, okay, it's 50 people or less. Okay, we still can do this event or we still can do that event. And then like the next day, they came and took it down and said, okay, now it's 10 or less. Number one, you got to stay abreast of what the changes are. Y'all got to stay, whatever your method of getting the news is. Honestly, for me, my Facebook timeline gives me all the news. They post real articles on what's going on. But if you want to watch the news, if you want to watch your Facebook, whatever it may be, listen to the radio or whatever, but y'all got to stay abreast of what the changes are so that you can be ready to adapt to them. You can't be 2-3 days, 2-3 weeks or whatever down the line adapting to the changes, because by then it's too late. So you've got to be ready, prepare for everything, and stay ready. You also have to focus on what's going to happen after this passes. So right now, everybody is, it's uncertain. We don't know this. We don't know that. We don't know what's going on. But you have to focus on what's going to happen after this coronavirus and quarantine passes. What's going to happen after that? Will you still be in business? Will you be on top? Will you have made a profit? Will your business be in the same place that it is now, or will it be better? Focus on what happens after this passes. And when you focus on what happens after this passes, that's how you're going to know what to do while it's going on. Okay? So for those that just joined in, again, we're talking about quarantine and build, how you can come out on top after the quarantine is over, and what you need to be doing while you are in the quarantine. People will remember who served them or who walked away. So you don't want to be that business that's just like, you're not posting anything. I know for a minute, I didn't know what to post. So I had to sit back and think and really evaluate my own self. Okay, what do I need to post? How do I need to present myself to my audience? But don't just be one of those businesses that just disappears, and then when it's all over, you bouncing back like, hey, I'm here, girl. Hey, what's up? No, you got to serve people now, so that they know that they can trust you even through whatever is going on. If you're not a trustworthy business and the people feel like they can't trust you because when it got crazy, you ran away, they're not going to want to come back to you when it's all over and do business with you. So you have to focus on what's going to happen after this passes, and that will tell you what to do while it's going on. Okay? You don't want to lead with fear. Let me say that again. You do not want to lead with fear. A lot of people are trying to scare people into doing business with them. You don't want to lead with fear. You want to lead with compassion. You want to lead with, I'm here for you. How can I serve you? What can I do to help you? You don't want to lead with, hey, man, y'all going to be sick out here and this, that, and the other. You better get with me right now before I stop taking clients. You don't want to lead with fear. You want to lead with compassion, okay? Also, use this time for self-development. How can you further develop yourself, your business, your family, physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally? What can you do to make yourself a better person in these different aspects before this is all over? You got a lot of free time. Nobody should be bored, especially if you're in business. Nobody should be bored. Nobody should be not having anything to do, because if you're in business, this is giving you a lot of free time, or even not free time, but extra time that you can focus on these things. So use this time for development of self, development of your business, your family, your physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental selves. Figure out how you can use this time to develop those things. And you've got to be creative, y'all. Y'all have to be creative. You've got to sit back and think of how you're feeling right now and use that in order to see what you can do for your clients. So like me, for instance, by trade, I'm a designer and a wardrobe stylist. So right now, I design clothes and I'm a wardrobe stylist and I'm also a business builder. But right now, one of the main things that I'm going to be focused on is making more masks. I'm going to make a whole bunch of masks. You've got to be creative and you've got to give people what they need at this moment. So I'm going to be making a lot of masks. What can you do to be creative in your business? What can you offer that maybe you're not normally offering, but that people need right now? People need branding right now. People need business help right now. I've been getting DMs all for the last couple of weeks. I need help with my business. I need to grow my business. I'm not going to tell them, hey girl, I've been told you to get in on this online business. I've been told you needed my coaching. I told you a long time ago you should have got with me. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to service and give them exactly what it is that they're asking me for, because that's what people are needing right now. And I'm going to be creative with it. I'm coming up with, I got a whole bunch of things spinning around in my head right now of things that I'm going to offer to the marketplace that's not self-serving only to me, but that's going to help them as well. Okay? So you got to get creative. And then you want to create opportunities for your communities to connect and showcase their skill sets. So if you, I'm gonna do an online networking. I'm gonna do an online networking party because people are gonna be at home. People are gonna need things to do. So I'm gonna do an online networking party. Create opportunities for your individual communities to connect and showcase their skill sets. Different people have different skills. Different people know how to do different things. So how can you create stronger bonds and keep people connected? And then this is going to give you more time to strategize. So if I'm connecting with somebody, I see on my Instagram, I've got mahogany candles. I've got quick graphics, bougie buckets. If I'm going to do an online networking party, these are all people with all different kind of brands and different kind of services that they offer. So why would I not team up with them and let them promote themselves to my community, me do the same, or share their knowledge or share their skills, and that's how you win. Okay? We got to create these bonds because y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all might don't believe it, but I believe that it's going to get worse before it gets better. So we got to be figuring out now how we can connect with people, how we can collaborate with people. Now it's not the time for the, healthy competition is good, but now it's not the time for the, the backbiting and the hating and this, that, and other, blah, blah, blah. It's not time for that. How can you, it's never time for that in my book, but how can you connect? What can you do in order to help someone else grow their business while growing yours at the same time? Y'all probably don't have the same customers. Me and Mahogany Candles might not have never met. I don't know if we met. I don't think so. But how can her customer base, her or him customer base, could be totally different from mine? I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. Mahogany Candles, where are you located? Hey, Shayla, y'all, when y'all checking in, let me know what city you're located in so that we can see how far we're reaching. So how can we figure out how we can team up together? When I do my online networking party, it's gonna be people from all over the world. I've got people in Bahamas, I've got people in Hawaii, I've got people connected with all over Costa Rica, I've got people all over. So when I'm doing my online networking party, it's all about how I can connect with all of these different people. We got a lot of networks that we can use of each other's. Bougie Buckets is in California Bay Area. Hey, one of my favorite places. Mahogany Candles is outside Atlanta. Another one of my favorite places. Atlanta is my second home. So, if anybody is interested in being a part of the online networking party, shoot me a DM and we'll definitely get that set up. But we got to figure out how we can work together, what we can do. Y'all got to get creative. If you need somebody to help you figure it out, don't be afraid to reach out to somebody that can help you figure it out. Because we got to come up with these ideas. It can't be the same thing that we've been doing, y'all. The same thing that we've been doing is not going to work right now. It's not going to work right now. Depending on what it is, it's not going to work right now. We got to go back to the drawing board. We got to sit down. We got to get that pen and paper. You got to write it out. You got to get that pen and paper and think about it. Shayla's in Charlotte. What's up, Shayla? Charlotte. We got to be creative. What can you offer that's not asking for money? I know we talked earlier at the beginning of the video, we talked about doing free strategy sessions, but what can you offer that's not asking for money that people will come back around on the back end and spend money with you for it? Okay, these are just some strategies that I'm giving you all to think about how we can make it through this quarantine. We not quarantine and chill, we quarantine and build. Okay, because we got to come out on top of this, and only the strong are gonna survive. It's gonna be a lot of businesses that's not gonna make it. It's gonna be a lot of businesses that's not gonna come out on top of this. Don't let that be you. You gotta use everything that I've told you all. Nothing has cost any money. Everything I've told you all, nothing has cost money. So when you go back and replay this video, get your pen and paper out and write it down. We got to do these things. What kind of free challenge can you do? So for instance, I know a lot of people on my Facebook, I'm in the 90-day group. So y'all are in the spa industry. So what kind of free challenge can you do? Can you do a free self-care challenge? If you're in the weight loss industry, can you do a free 5-day or 7-day, 21-day, whatever weight loss challenge? Can you do a prayer challenge? Can you do a journaling challenge? Can you do a build a business challenge? What kind of challenge can you do? And the point of the challenge is to get people on your email list, get people on your text list, get people to engage with your business and things like that. So what kind of free challenge can you do? And again, we're being smart and strategic about it. It's not all about selling, but we're getting these connections. Okay, so figure out what kind of challenge, what kind of free challenge can you focus on. Make sure that you're telling them that the move that they make with you is going to be their best move. Because as I mentioned earlier in the video, people are being very strategic in what they're spending their money on. People are being very strategic in what they're spending their money on. So they need to know that spending their money with you is the best thing that they could be doing right now in whatever industry that is. Hey, Mahogany Candles. Yes, JW baby in the building. What's up? What's up? What's up? Riverdale congregation here in Memphis, Tennessee, baby. Yes. So you have to let them know that making a move with you and supporting your business is going to be the best thing for them. Okay, you've got to let them know that by spending money with you or supporting your business, they're not losing. Nobody can afford to lose anything at any time, and definitely not now. Nobody can afford to lose anything right now. So you've got to be letting them know under no uncertain terms that doing business with you or buying from you is going to be to their best advantage. Okay? You've got to let them know that in no uncertain terms. You also have to stay visible. Now is not the time to disappear, y'all. I'm going to say this straight to Instagram, and then I'm going to say it to Facebook. Now is not the time to disappear from your business. Now is not the time to disappear. It is true that you may not be able to go into the office, or you may not be able to go into your spa or into your work, your place of work. But it's not the time to disappear online. It's not the time. It's the time to show up, serve, give value, and build your list. Build your list. What if nobody was working at Facebook? What if nobody was working at Instagram? What if nobody was working on any of these social media sites, and the only way that you could get to your clients was through your email list, your text list, or on your website? Where would that leave you? Where would that leave you? Hey, Joanna, how you doing, beautiful? Where would that leave you if Facebook was going down, if Instagram was going down, Twitter's going down, Snapchat's going down, TikTok's going down? Nothing is working but your email list, your text list, and your website. Where would that leave you? Mahogany said, I'm losing my connection. Yes, we definitely have to connect. Shoot me a DM. Where would that leave you? Matter of fact, a couple of y'all answer that in the comments for me while I take a sip of my wine. If you don't drink wine, no worries. Just get your juice or whatever. Where would that leave you if no social media was there? So, y'all know we always talk about doing in-person marketing and in-person networking and things like that. But guess what? You can't even do that right now. So if there was no social media and all you had was your website, your text message list, and your email marketing list, and that was it, where would that leave you? How would your business thrive right now if right now today that was all you had? So if you need help in building those things up, get you some help. I'm available. Candace available. We got all kind of people available that can help you with these things. If you need help in building your email list, building your text list, getting your website up and running, Shopify, free game. Shopify doing a free 90-day trial right now. A free 3 months of Shopify. I pay $31 a month for my Shopify. So that's $100 that I could be saving, that I am going to save because I'm going to use that for my new site. Shopify giving a free 30 days. If you don't have a website, now is the time. If you can't afford for somebody to build you a website right now, use one of the free templates. Just do it, sis. Just do it. Y'all waiting on it to be perfect. Y'all waiting on everything to be, 100%. Baby, just do it. Go on Shopify. Start you one of them free sites. They doing it free for 90 days. It used to be only a 14-day trial period, but they're doing a 90-day trial period right now on Shopify for free. Go build that site, sis. Build that email list. Start off with the free one until you can pay somebody to do it how you need to be done. Now is not the time to disappear online. Now is not the time to disappear online. You also, if you are going live, and we talked about you need to be doing your live streams and things of that nature, y'all gotta fix yourself up and look like something. I know, I think that was Tammy Roman that used to do the Bonnet Chronicles or whatever like that. That was cute for her. That was her little brand thing. Baby, take that bonnet off, okay? But you don't gotta put no makeup on unless you want to. I know I was happy to put a little stuff on today because I had been looking homeless for a minute. So, I'm in the house. So yeah, I put me a little makeup on, put me a little lipstick on, grab your ring light. Get your backdrop going, whatever. Get it together. If you showing up online, don't get online. You got cold all in your eye. You ain't brushed your teeth. You ain't looking like nothing. You just looking like you just rolled out of bed, but you finna get online and try to teach somebody nothing. No, I ain't saying you gotta be look like no movie star, but at least pick yourself up. You ain't got nothing but time. Why wouldn't you? And then repurpose that video. So this video that I'm doing right here, I'm going to turn around, put that on my YouTube. I'm going to put it on my, chop it down and put it into a webinar and things of that nature. Y'all step it up. Step it up, step it up. So the title of this video was Quarantine and Build. Again, my name is Jenny Graham. I am the brand stylist at the Brand Boss Academy. This video was sponsored by Brand Boss Academy on Free Game Friday, where I came to you and gave you 2 pages full of tips and techniques that you need in order to make sure that you come out on top of this quarantine. We talked about quarantine and build. We not quarantine and chill because now ain't the time to chill. We don't got time to chill. We in business. We got to make this money. We got to come out on top of all of this that's going on. Okay? Now, do take some time to chill. I will say that. But for the most part, we got to figure out these strategies, skills and strategies, tips and techniques that we need in order to come out on top of this thing, y'all. Just in case it gets worse before it gets better, or even if this is the worst it's gonna get, this is bad enough. We gotta figure it out, okay? So if y'all need me, I'm here. If you catching me on Facebook, you're welcome, Alicia. If you're catching me on Facebook inside a 90-day group, send me a friend request and then send me a DM and say 90-day group so I'll know to accept, because I have about 600 friend requests pending. So if you're on Facebook, definitely send me a friend request and then send me a message that says 90-day group. And also, if you all, I did a free build your brand guide, and if you all would like that free build your brand guide, feel free to leave your email below and I'll email it over to you and add you to the email list. But if you are catching me on Instagram, make sure you following the page. If you are already following, I'm on JCHIC Lifestyle page, but y'all make sure y'all get in touch with Brand Boss Academy as well. Hey, Tiara. And also y'all can text the word JCHIC, JCHIC, all capital letters. Text the word JCHIC to 31996. And I'm going to be sending out way more freebies, way more goodies. You're going to get all kind of excellent things when you text that number. So text the word JCHIC to 31996. Send me a friend request, send me a follow, shoot me a DM, and y'all definitely want to connect with Brand Boss Academy because there is so much more coming, not only from JCHIC, but also from Brand Boss Academy. Brand Boss Academy, we just did a t-shirt and business class over spring break that was absolutely dope. We now have our the ultimate t-shirt branding guide on how to start your own t-shirt business. So y'all got to think of other ways that you can make some money outside of what it is that you already doing. So any way that I can help you all, let me know. Let me know how I can serve you, how I can help you, how I can be a resource for you. We're all in this together. We can come out on top. We just got to figure out the best way to do that. So this video will be available for replay. So whenever you're checking it out, it's nighttime here. So I'm going to say good night. If it's daytime or the afternoon when you're watching it, I'm going to say, hey, you're going to text JCHIC, which is JCHIC, to the number 31996. Again, that's JCHIC, JCHIC, to the number 31996. Okay, and you'll get an automatic text back and also all kind of goodies that will be coming out. So I love you all. I hope that everybody's being safe. Please don't forget to wash your hands. Please don't forget to be safe. Stay inside. If it's not totally essential for you to go outside, please stay inside or in your backyard or in your front yard or maybe walking down the street at the most. But y'all, the only way we're going to come out on top of this is it's JCHIC. And you're going to text it to 31996. Let me try to type that for you. JCHIC to 31996. There we go. All right. So y'all share this video, replay this video. I'll see you all soon. I hope that your night is as beautiful as you are. If you're catching this in the daytime, I hope that your day is as beautiful as you are. I love you all for different reasons. It's your girl, Jeannie Graham, the brand stylist, checking out. Bye.